September 13, 1919, dawned on the Bronx Zoo with an air of mystery and chaos. In the dim light of the early morning, zookeepers discovered an empty enclosure that had once housed the elusive thylacine, a creature native to the distant island of Tasmania. Panic swept through the zoo staff as they realized that the striped marsupial, often referred to as the Tasmanian Tiger, had somehow managed to escape its confines. The zoo officials, eager to avoid public alarm, swiftly announced that the thylacine had succumbed to an illness, providing a cover story to quell any concerns. Unbeknownst to them, their attempt to conceal the escape would soon unravel, setting off a series of peculiar and unsettling events. Reports began trickling in from nearby neighborhoods, recounting strange encounters with a creature resembling the elusive thylacine. Pet owners were disturbed to find their domestic animals attacked during the night, with peculiar bite marks that defied explanation. Rumors circulated of a mysterious beast, its striped silhouette spotted scavenging through trash bins and dimly lit alleys. The zoo's attempt to suppress the truth failed spectacularly as eyewitness accounts and alarming incidents continued to pour in. Newspapers seized on the story, sensationalizing the escapade of the Bronx Zoo thylacine, portraying it as a menace that lurked in the shadows of the city. Among those captivated by the unfolding mystery was Alice Thompson, an ambitious young journalist with a penchant for the extraordinary. Determined to uncover the truth behind the Bronx Zoo thylacine's escape, she delved into the heart of the story, sifting through witness testimonies and piecing together the puzzle that had eluded the zoo's carefully crafted narrative. Alice's investigation led her to the neighborhoods surrounding the Bronx Zoo, where residents shared their tales of strange encounters with the elusive creature. In hushed tones, they spoke of a creature with gleaming eyes and striped fur, leaving behind a trail of fear and confusion. One night, as Alice ventured into the heart of the city, she stumbled upon a scene that would forever alter her perception of the Bronx Zoo thylacine. In a dimly lit alley, she witnessed the creature scavenging through a trash bin, its striped coat illuminated by the flickering light of a distant street lamp. The thylacine, once confined to the zoo, now navigated the urban landscape with an eerie familiarity. Alice, undeterred by the fears that gripped the city, decided to document the creature's nocturnal activities. Armed with her camera and a sense of journalistic curiosity, she followed the thylacine through the city's labyrinthine alleys, capturing snapshots of the elusive marsupial as it prowled through the night. As her photographs circulated through the newspapers, public opinion shifted. The Bronx Zoo thylacine transformed from a mythical menace to a symbol of defiance against the constraints of captivity. The city, captivated by the story, adopted the creature as a mysterious guardian, roaming the streets with an air of enigmatic freedom. Amidst the fascination, the zoo officials faced mounting pressure to acknowledge the thylacine's escape. In an attempt to regain control of the narrative, they organized a public forum to address the concerns of the citizens. The zoo director, facing a skeptical audience, admitted to the escape but insisted that the thylacine posed no threat to the public. The city, torn between fear and fascination, grappled with the implications of a marsupial predator on the loose. Animal experts were called in to assess the situation, offering insights into the thylacine's behavior and potential motivations. The creature, they concluded, sought sustenance and had adapted to the urban environment with surprising acuity. As the weeks passed, the Bronx Zoo thylacine's nightly excursions became a peculiar spectacle. The city's residents, initially fearful, gradually accepted the creature's presence as a part of their nocturnal landscape. Some even began to leave out scraps of food in the hopes of catching a glimpse of the elusive marsupial. Alice Thompson continued her journalistic pursuits, documenting the evolving relationship between the city and its enigmatic resident. Her articles, accompanied by captivating photographs, painted a portrait of a misunderstood creature navigating a world far removed from its native Tasmania. One evening, as the thylacine made its way through an alley, Alice found herself face to face with the elusive marsupial. The creature, seemingly aware of her presence, regarded her with a mix of curiosity and wariness. In that fleeting moment, a connection formed between human and beast, transcending the boundaries of captivity and wildness. The city, once held captive by fear, now embraced the Bronx Zoo thylacine as a symbol of resilience and adaptability. The creature's nightly escapades became a testament to the indomitable spirit that defied the confines of artificial enclosures. The thylacine, once considered an escapee, had become an integral part of the city's narrative, a creature of mystery and allure, navigating the urban landscape with a grace that captivated the collective imagination. As time passed, the Bronx Zoo thylacine's nocturnal exploits became less frequent. The creature, perhaps sensing a shifting landscape, gradually retreated into the shadows, leaving behind a legacy that lingered in the city's folklore. The once elusive marsupial, whose escape had captivated the imagination of an entire metropolis, vanished into the annals of history, leaving behind a legacy that defied captivity and celebrated the untamed spirit that lurked within the heart of the urban jungle.